Good day, everyone, and welcome to our video training manual. This is Teacher Christine for Camlish.com. In this video, we will be talking about English interview for stewardesses, and I will be helping you to get ready for your interview as a steward when you apply in an airline. I know that you already have everything else covered. You look good and feel confident. So now, let's try to practice some of the things that might come up during the interview. So again, the name of our book is English Interview for Stewardesses. And just to show you the contents of the book and what we'll be tackling here, is first off, in chapter 1, is how to prepare for the English interview. You have to have everything ready before you go to that airline to get your interview. On the second chapter, we'll try personalizing your resumes and your cover letters. So your resume must always be personalized, and it should show a little something about yourself. And your cover letter, it should also be a little bit personalized, not too stiff, but still professional sounding. On the third chapter, we'll deal with how to succeed in the English interview. So mostly this is on how you should dress, how you should act, and mostly how you should act towards the interviewer. On chapter 4, we'll have some practice interview questions. What would you say? So there are some common interview questions that might come up during your airline interview. And we'll be providing you with some sample answers for that. Several sample answers. And of course, I'll be asking you to see if you can come up with your own answer. Again, it should be personalized, or it should reflect your personality. On the 5th chapter, we'll be going through some scenario questions. So there are several scenarios that might happen during your work as a stewardess. So we're going to deal with these scenarios and what would be a good reaction to it, or what would you do when you are faced with these situations. We'll have some sample answers as well, but of course we encourage you to think up your own answers. Chapter 6 refers to airline terminology, or commonly used words when you are in an airline. For Chapter 7, we have food and beverage terminology, or commonly used words in an airline in regards to food and drinks. And lastly, we have in-flight announcements. There will be several announcements that you might have to say in regards to, let's say for example, when a flight is delayed, or when you have to remind the passengers to keep their seat belts on, or just to remind the passengers the time that you'll be arriving at the destination. So those are just samples. There are many ways that you can say these announcements, and we'll be tackling that throughout the book. So that's it for our introduction for our English interview for stewardesses. Please move on to our next session so you can start with practicing for your interview. Again, this is Teacher Christine for Camglish.com, and I wish you the best for your practice, and tune in to our next session. Goodbye for now.